Hello everyone, welcome to Chelsea Sport Focus. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of breaking news. Let's get started. NKUNKU out and Osimhen in Chelsea's £182.5 million attacking shake-up begins. A massive attacking overhaul is underway at Chelsea, and the message from Stamford Bridge is loud and clear. Christopher Nkunku is on his way out, and Victor Osimhen could be next through the door. Enzo Maresca's revolution has officially kicked into overdrive as Chelsea prepare for one of their boldest transfer windows yet. The Blues have already struck deals for Liam Delap, $30 million, Jamie Bino-Gittens, $55 million, and João Pedro, $60 million, while the highly anticipated arrival of Nico Williams from Palmeiras is just around the corner. But with this wave of fresh talent comes the other side of the story: exits. Big ones. NKUNKU leading the exodus. According to multiple reports, including from Football Insider, Christopher Nkunku is pushing to be one of the first players out of Stamford Bridge this summer. The French forward, signed just last year for £52 million, has struggled to find his rhythm, mostly due to injuries and the emergence of Cole Palmer in the number 10 role, a position Nkunku prefers. João Pedro's arrival only compounds the issue. The Brazilian star operates in a similar role, and with Maresca needing tactical clarity and squad balance, Nkunku's departure now looks inevitable. Sources confirm Manchester United and Bayern Munich are among the clubs interested, and the Blues are reportedly willing to accept £35 million, a £17 million loss, to move him on and free up space. Sterling, Madueke and Jackson also set for the exit. Nkunku isn't the only attacker on the chopping block. Raheem Sterling, once seen as a senior leader after joining from Manchester City for £47.5 million, now finds himself surplus to requirements. After a failed loan spell at Arsenal, 1 goal in 28 appearances, the Englishman is being pushed toward a permanent exit. The Saudi Pro League remains a likely destination. Noni Madueke, signed from PSV for £30 million, could also be sold this summer. Chelsea have slapped a £50 million price tag on the electric winger, who has received interest from Arsenal, who have already reportedly made a contract offer. Even Nicholas Jackson, once considered untouchable, is no longer guaranteed to stay. After yet another costly red card, this time at the Club World Cup, trust in Jackson has waned. Juventus and Napoli are circling, and Chelsea are open to selling him for £50 million. Combined, these 4 attackers represent £182.5 million worth of transfer value, and their exits would generate a significant war chest for one major incoming. All roads point to Victor Osimhen. Enter Victor Osimhen. Chelsea's long-term number 9 target is firmly back on the agenda. With Jamie Bino-Gittens and João Pedro locked in for the flanks and Estevao on the way, Maresca now wants a marquee center forward to spearhead his attack, and Osimhen remains the club's top choice. Here's why the timing is crucial. Osimhen's £67 million release clause remains active only until July 15th. After that, Napoli are expected to demand well over £85 million. Napoli, meanwhile, are pushing for their own striker signing and could shift focus to John Duran or Nicholas Jackson if Osimhen leaves. Chelsea know that selling Nkunku, Sterling, Madueke and Jackson could easily fund the Osimhen deal, giving them an elite striker to finish their summer rebuild. The Nigerian superstar has already indicated interest in a Premier League move, and Stamford Bridge is a fitting stage for his next chapter. Maresca's dream attack taking shape. With the planned exits and new arrivals, Enzo Maresca is reshaping Chelsea's front line into one of the most dynamic in Europe. His ideal attack: João Pedro, Cole Palmer in the number 10 role, Estevao and Gittens on the wings, and Victor Osimhen as the focal point up front. This would be a powerful mix of youth, versatility, and top-level experience. A blueprint for both short-term success and long-term growth. This is the final word. NKUNKU out and Osimhen in might sound bold, but it's exactly the kind of statement Chelsea are trying to make this summer. With over £180 million in potential outgoings and a ruthless determination to back Maresca, the Blues are clearing the path for one final blockbuster signing. And if everything goes to plan, Victor Osimhen will be the man leading Chelsea's charge back to the top. The future is now. Stamford Bridge is waiting. Nico Williams to Chelsea, Barca registration, chaos hands Blues shock transfer boost. The race for Nico Williams has taken a dramatic turn, and it's Chelsea, not Arsenal, who now look best placed to make a move for the £50 million rated star, with Barcelona's ongoing financial mess opening a clear path for the Blues to swoop in. The 22-year-old winger, who lit up Euro 2024 with Spain, has been heavily linked with a move to Barcelona for weeks, with reports in Spain claiming he's close to joining the Catalan giants. But now, a familiar issue has re-emerged, and it could derail the entire transfer. Barcelona cannot register Williams, La Liga president. According to La Liga president Javier Tebas, Barcelona are currently unable to register Nico Williams under the league's financial rules. Speaking on Spanish radio show El Partidazo de COPE, Tebas made it crystal clear. Barcelona could not register him today. It's a massive blow for the Catalans, who are already juggling salary cap restrictions and squad limits. Last season, they struggled to register new signings like Dani Olmo and Pau Victor, only managing it after injury crises and loopholes, and this summer could be more of the same. To protect his interests, Williams's camp is now reportedly demanding a clause in his contract that would allow him to leave for free if Barcelona are unable to register him, a proposal the club is strongly resisting. Chelsea emerge as real contenders, while Arsenal have long admired Nico Williams, with Mikel Arteta a known admirer. The Gunners are facing major financial and tactical constraints. Williams' current wage demands exceed £200,000 per week, and with Arsenal already juggling contracts for stars like Saka, Martinelli, and Odegaard, there's little room to maneuver. Enter Chelsea. The Blues, under Enzo Maresca, are aggressively rebuilding their squad with youth and dynamism, and Nico Williams fits that blueprint perfectly. Sources close to the club have confirmed that Chelsea are monitoring the Barcelona registration chaos closely and are prepared to act fast if the deal collapses. With Raheem Sterling, Noni Madueke, and potentially Christopher Nkunku all heading toward the exit, Chelsea are in the market for explosive wide players who can add cutting edge and consistency. Williams, who notched double-digit goals and assists for Athletic Club last season, would be a massive statement signing. Chelsea hold the financial edge. While Arsenal are reportedly cautious over Williams' wage demands, Chelsea are not afraid to invest big, especially for talents under 25 with high resale value. The Blues have already spent heavily on the likes of João Pedro, 60 meters, and Jamie Bino Gittins, 55 meters this summer, and with an ongoing clear-out of high earners, the wage budget is being restructured. Add to that the possibility of major player sales, including NKUNKU, Sterling, Madueke, and Nicholas Jackson, and Chelsea suddenly find themselves in a position to afford Nico Williams both in transfer fee and wages. Arsenal stalling, Chelsea ready to pounce. Arsenal's transfer focus appears to be shifting toward a new striker, with Benjamin Sesko, Joshua Zirkzee, and Victor Gyökeres all on the shortlist. Williams, while admired, is no longer seen as a top priority. In contrast, Chelsea are laser-focused on adding at least one more elite winger, especially after failing to secure Jadon Sancho permanently, and with Mykhailo Mudrik's FA doping case still unresolved. If Barcelona can't fix their books in the next few days, with Williams reportedly demanding to be registered by July 5th to avoid starting pre-season with Athletic Club, the door will fly open for Chelsea to make a decisive move. This is final thought. With Barcelona's registration issues spiraling and Arsenal hesitant to commit financially, Chelsea suddenly find themselves as the club best positioned to land Nico Williams. A player with explosive pace, technical brilliance, and elite-level potential, Williams could be the final piece in Enzo Maresca's £300 million attacking puzzle. The clock is ticking in Catalonia, and Todd Boehly and Coer may just be ready to strike. Stamford Bridge, get ready. Nico Williams to Chelsea could become this summer's most dramatic twist yet.